This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Want to create a lifetime of memories this spring? Do you remember the joy of jumping as a child? If only there was a way your own kids could experience that same joy safely. Spring Free Trampoline has been engineered to eliminate 90% of product-related injuries. The Spring Free design boasts no springs and a flexible enclosure and proudly offers a 10-year warranty. That's peace of mind. Lock in your ultimate backyard safe space before summer arrives. Visit springfreetrampoline.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Michael Keaton, I don't know if you know, but he's Batman. Batman again. Yeah. He just shared a great story with Seth Meyers where he thought he was exchanging emails with a saddle maker by the name of Cash Cooper about an order that he wanted.
What a great name for somebody. Cash Cooper.
Right?
I've got your saddles.
Yeah, Cash Cooper's a great name. You're right, dude. That is old school, perfect name for anything. And but here's the thing. He wasn't talking to Cash Cooper. Well, he was emailing Bradley Cooper.
I'm going to treat myself to a handmade saddle. So I contacted this guy whose last name is Cooper. He's a very good saddle maker out of Texas, moved to California. And we started to work on my saddle. And that takes, that's a process. So I went up to a shop. I said, yeah, let's get started. Then we would email. And we're going back and forth. And he'd respond. And then there would be these gaps. And I'd go, hey, how you doing? Just checking in. We were talking about the engraving down on the bottom. Keep it simple. But yeah, okay, ha. And I'm going, all right, he's enjoying this. And then one day I emailed, let's wrap this up. He emails me back, who is this? I go, who is this? What are you talking about? Who is this? I had been mistakenly emailing Bradley Cooper. Yeah, I thought it was hysterical. And he said, I thought it was really a great gag, but I kind of ran out, because you were getting really specific.
So you think does he have in his address book maybe Bradley Cooper's email as well? So you typed in Cooper and it autofilled?
That's probably how it happened.
Yeah,
that
Cooper just autofills.
Unless Bradley Cooper's email address is very close to Cash Cooper's. Maybe it's Bradley Cooper loves horses or Cooper loves horses at Gmail and Cash's Cooper loves horses at Yahoo.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
That sometimes happens.
It's B Cooper, C Cooper. I mean, it could just be right there.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that Bradley Cooper's just like, oh, this is great. He's like, hey, horse boy. And so Bradley's like, sure, I'll do your saddle for you. Thinking, oh, this is a great prank with Michael Keaton. How fun is this? And then eventually Bradley's like, wow, Michael's going deep with this prank. I don't know enough about saddles. I'm gonna have to tap out.
But I got the vibe that from the story, it sounded like as if that Bradley Cooper didn't know it was Michael Keaton. Because then he said, who is this?
Mm-hmm. Weird.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So then, is
he just messing with a random person, I think?
You're right. I wonder what Michael Keaton's email is that he doesn't recognize it's Michael Keaton. What is he, I love horses, whatever, net. I don't know.
To be honest, if I got an email from someone named Michael Keaton, I wouldn't even think about it being Michael Keaton Batman. I would just be thinking of some random guy named Michael Keaton.
Yeah, see, I get a lot of emails from Tommy Chong telling me how I don't need CBD. So I would just ignore anything from a celebrity because I think, they're probably not the celebrity. They just want to tell me how to grow my junk and stuff like that.
Yeah, I could have misheard it wrong, but part of me is thinking that Bradley Cooper just gets an email from someone asking about a saddle, and he's like, I got nothing better to do. I'm going to mess with this random person.
You're right. The way he did make it sound, Bradley did not know who it was. It was Michael. So I guess it gets boring in the trailer, when you're waiting to go out and do your scene. So it's like, hey, let me mess with this random saddle guy.
It just makes me like Bradley Cooper even more.
Yeah.
I've done that once. I don't typically if I get, I don't know what you guys do when you get a text message from someone that's clearly not meant for you. Oh, yeah. Do you guys respond? Because one time someone was just like, let me know what you thought of the patio. So I wrote back, I'm like, it looks amazing, man. And he's like, you didn't get anything, blah, blah, blah. So, and then finally I was like, I don't know who you are. I was just kind of messing with you. Sorry, I was bored.
Oh, no.
I was like, you texted the wrong number.
Wow. I don't know how I'd respond to you. Like, really, dude?
Well, I didn't say it was crap. I just said it was amazing. So I was complimenting him on his patio work.
Yeah. Did he say, and he said, if he sent you the picture, I suppose you can go, wow, that is actually a good job. Yeah.
There was one time when I got a random message from a guy, and he had basically sent me a selfie, but I think he thought he was messaging a girl.
Oh.
And it was he was kind of just sitting down. I'm trying to find the picture. He was sitting down in his chair, and so I just responded back with another selfie, and my face kind of all messed up, and I was like, I think you got the wrong number, bro.
Yeah, that's so awesome. You are fortunate that you just got a selfie. If that was meant to like slide into somebody's DMs, you could have got a lot worse.
Yeah, it's true. But it was very nice being like, I think she gave you the wrong number, bro.
Dude, that happened to me. So I set up like a Google Voice on my Gmail, and I was going to use it for some reason. I can't remember. It was I think for the podcast or something along those lines. I never ended up doing it. So I've never used this number once because I had one for the old Migs cast, like the Google Voice. So I was like, I'll do it for my wrestling one. And I recently went on it's my personal email address. I clicked on Google Voice, and I realized I was still logged in. And somebody just sent me this random picture. I never responded, but it's a picture of a dude hugging two cats. And I'm not sure what the hell.
Wow. Is that a meme or is that a real person?
No, I think that's an actual picture. And so it's just this random guy holding these two cats.
I don't even know what to make of that.
But he doesn't even look happy.
Well, he's holding two cats.
That's happiness right there, sir.
I'm just saying. I mean, look at the pay. Hey, even on the Ride the Turtles T-shirt, does Rev look happy? No, and he's holding two cats. I rest my case.
Yeah, I have no idea who this guy is, but it's just some younger dude in the passenger seat of a car just holding two cats.
Is it code? I'm not sure what to get from that picture at all.
Why would it be coded? What code would it be?
He wants a menage a trois with two ladies.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, it could be like a Da Vinci Code. I don't know. I mean, you gotta get Tom Hanks to translate these pictures. I don't know.
So I should send back a picture of me holding two animals?
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know, if you want to be euphemistic about women, find animals that remind you of women and hold them.
This text came back in November of 2020. I don't really feel like I should finally text him back. Go, new phone, who dis?
You should.
Yeah. You should get a picture of you holding two wiener pups. That way it's like he's looking for women. You're like, well, I'm not looking for women. I'm looking for wiener.
Or just two eggplants.
Two eggplants would be a lot easier to pull off than two wiener dogs.
We got a couple hot dogs in the fridge if you want to use those.
Yeah.
How about you guys throw all the hot dogs at my face?
All right.
That's a good idea. And I'll do a screen cap of the video.
Don't ask me twice.
Yeah.
Or I should send him the picture of me with the pie and the cherries being thrown at me.
Well, that'll show that way he'll show, you know what, that way either or. You're like, look, hot dogs or cherries, what do you want, brother? I'm here.
I always love those, like when someone posts those like articles online, like the BuzzFeed ones or whatever, of the random text exchanges that you get with people that are strangers. That's the funniest.
Yeah. Well, Michael Keaton and Bradley Cooper, man, that's the kind of text exchange. That's really the email exchange I want, though. That would be really fun if I found out it was Michael Keaton. I would imagine that Bradley Cooper's a fan of the dude. I don't know if they've ever worked together. He's got his email, so I guess they must have. Which is so weird that Bradley's got, that means Bradley doesn't know Michael's email, or, you know what I mean? Because they had each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a dude that tried to rob a store with a lighter, and Steve is going to tell you all about this. He's got the Migs Report for you at 6:20 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Your kids will be saying,
"Please 5 more minutes. I can't believe I did that."
And,
"Look how high I can bounce."
Spring Free is the world's safest trampoline, the place where stories are made. The innovative design boasts no springs, so you know you're safe. Go ahead and create the greatest stories you'll tell your friends. We're back in stock. Get it while you can. To learn more about the world's safest trampoline, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
Mom, come watch us.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Miggs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys, and thanks to Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical for giving us the Miggs Report. And today, a very special day. Let's see if you can guess what day today is.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to make the sound of the person, and you have to guess what the day is.
Oh, dear. Oh, all right.
I don't know if I can do it, but I want to try. All right.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
What?
Tarzan.
Yes!
Nice going, Danny.
Bing, bing, bing. National Tarzan Day. In my head, it was going to be a lot better impression. When it came out, it was total trash.
That wasn't that bad.
It sounded like you were really crappily trying to do the immigrant song.
Oh, that too?
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't have been surprised if that was what the day was.
It's also, and I'm not going to make the sound of this, but it's National Banana Lovers Day.
Oh, come on. You make that sound all the time when you're eating your banana.
Every morning.
Yeah.
Different type of bananas. More importantly, though, and I'm going to go a little bit early on this one, but today is one day away from Vicky B's birthday.
Hooray!
So happy early birthday, Vicky.
Happy early birthday, Vicky.
I believe my parents are on the phone for you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Vicky.
Happy birthday to you. We love you. Hope you're having fun. We'll get to talk to you. Love you both. Bye-bye.
I know, you don't know this, but I talk to them fairly regularly.
All the time.
Yes.
More than I do. It's crazy.
Well, someone's got to.
Thank you.
So is it Feliz Cumpleaños?
Feliz cumpleaños.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's about right, yeah?
Happy birthday, Vicky.
Thank you.
One day early. Big plans for the weekend?
Tacos and margaritas. That's all I want.
Nice.
That's what I want for my birthday. That sounds awesome. All right, let's head on over to Japan, where a 41-year-old man decided, I'm going to rob a store. But apparently he did not have a weapon or any plan of attack, because he shows up in the store, he walks in, he pulls out a lighter, lit it, and then told the cashier to give him all the money or he's going to burn him.
Oh, whoa.
With a lighter.
Okay.
Like, the kind of you light a cigarette with.
Oh, that'll do the trick.
Not like a Elon Musk flamethrower that's not a flamethrower.
Okay, yeah. He's not like a superpower hero where he needs the lighter to create the flame and then he can throw the flame and do all. No, he's just a regular dude.
He didn't have any gasoline with him.
No.
Just had a lighter.
He'd have a spray can, like aerosol. No, he didn't have that either.
Just a lighter.
Yeah, that's a tough weapon to wield, but I bet, maybe he's been practicing.
I love that the cashier is just like, no, we're not going to give you any of the money, and then call the cops on him. The cops show up, and what does this guy do? He threatens them. with the same lighter.
Oh, so he stayed for the cop encounter. All right, this guy, maybe he's really good with a lighter.
Yeah, shockingly, he was arrested for all of that.
Yeah.
All right, this could be one of the more ridiculous lawsuits, but I'd say it's the dumbest one ever. But I mean, we continuously get dumb lawsuits, but I would definitely file it under stupid lawsuits because this woman, filed a class action lawsuit against Kellogg's.
Oh, because of the cereal company?
Yes, and also the Pop-Tart company.
Oh.
She's not happy about the number of strawberries in their frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts.
I didn't even know you should even count them. She counted the strawberries.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how do you even count the strawberries? It's more of like a strawberry jam.
That's what that's what I thought. Yeah. What's her complaint?
There's not enough strawberry in it.
Okay, that's a good complaint.
Yeah. I mean, she's not wrong. Sue them for everything that they have. Yeah. She says that they've been misleading customers about the amount of strawberries in their frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. And now, I don't know, is there a lawyer behind her on this case? I mean, or is she doing it herself? Really?
Yeah, I mean, she filed a class action lawsuit, though.
Okay.
I hope she didn't find a lawyer for this. If she did, I mean, you got to question that person's motives.
Well, class action lawsuits can make you a lot of money. You, not the person who's suing, but the lawyers, they're the ones that clean up in class action lawsuits. So, all right.
So am I going to get one of those letters in the mail that says, have you recently had a strawberry Pop-Tart? If so, would you like to be a part of it? Do you ever get in cahoots with those? I throw those things away every time I get them.
I figure and I go, I don't know, maybe they say I'm a part of this. Maybe I'm going to get some good cash. I never get a thing. I've got 3 in the hopper right now that I know that I've done. Yeah, and then no one's gotten back to me.
It just seems like a colossal waste of time. Maybe, what are you going to get, like 50 cents?
I got $5 for a CD thing once, I think.
Oh, so you did a class action lawsuit?
Yeah. They just sent in the card. I sent back the card, and I got a check for like $5. Like,
sweet.
Months later.
But it's such a scam because you see how many people are involved, so there's a ton of money, which, of course, the lawyer usually gets 30% of. But I'm getting, like Rev said, you get $5, but if there's like a skillion of you... Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about me because I'm not getting involved in those. So at least the money amount that you get, it's going up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, hey, today, big day for us Pearl Jam fans. The 30th anniversary of Pearl Jam's debut record. The record that changed everything, for me at least. The record's called 10, of course. Be sure to listen to Taryn Daly and Ryan Castle, both of their 12-packs. Going to be all about 10, playing 10 in its entirety, which is very, very cool. So congratulations to Pearl Jam in the record 10, which I'll definitely be checking out. Speaking of music, man, got to give a quick shout out. You remember that girl, Nandi Bushell? The cute girl that played drums with all the rock music, really endeared herself to Dave Grohl to the point where they were doing videos with each other. And we mentioned that this one day might happen, and it did, BJ. The Foo Fighters brought her up on stage at the LA Forum.
Yes.
Put the drums front and center. And she jammed with the Foo Fighters in front of a sold-out crowd playing Everlong. The video is awesome. Just when you're like, oh, that's so cool. Just when you think it's gone as cool as it can be, they found a way to make it even cooler.
Wow.
Such a cool moment.
How did she do?
She crushed it. She sounded great.
How does this kid not have a rock and roll future ahead of her?
She's already endorsed by Ludwig Drums and other.
She already has.
She is.
The future is now.
The future's now, man. She's been on the cover. She's on the cover of Modern Drummer magazine. Like, all this awesome stuff is happening for her, and it's great because every time she posts a video, puts a giant smile on myself and many others' faces.
Yeah, she's like one of the best things that come out of this pandemic. Seriously. She, like you said, you just see her, and how do you not get a smile?
She just keeps getting better.
I know, dude. Boy, oh boy, what a ray of joy in the midst of, what we've all been in.
And there's Dave Grohl just jamming out. I think we shared it on our Facebook pages, but if you go on Nandi Bushell's Facebook page, you'll see it there as well. Mariners, they lost to the Kansas City Royals 6-4.
Are you serious?
There's a grand slam involved.
God dang it, Mariners.
Well, they play again tonight, so hopefully they'll be able to beat them. Hawks are at home for the final preseason game, and that's against the LA Chargers. That's tomorrow. Sounders are at home on Sunday. They're going to be taking on Portland, and also the ladies with the rain, they're going to be taking on the Thorns. So it's going to be like a big day of soccer against Portland versus Seattle. And I'd like to send my apologies to everybody that I told to watch Team USA versus Canada yesterday in the Women's World Championships because I thought it was going to be a good game. Apparently, Team USA decided not to show up for that game. They got crushed by Canada 5-1. I felt good about this one, BJ. They've won 29 straight games. They're 8-0 against Canada. I thought, they've got this. Canada, now their captain, and still Come on, USA.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, Steve. I know you're a pundit, but apparently it didn't work for you.
More like a dummy. Sorry.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, I take it. I didn't realize you were going to be so hard on yourself. I'll join that parade if you want me to.
Well, you can hang out with me this weekend because Defy Wrestling is returning, finally back since the pandemic and all that. First 2 shows back tonight and tomorrow at Washington Hall. I'll be hosting both of those shows featuring stars from AEW, Impact Wrestling, and some of the best independent wrestlers both here and all across the country and world are going to be a part of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. DefyWrestling.com. I think there's still some standing room tickets available. But
where's it happening again?
Washington Hall tonight and Washington Hall tomorrow night.
Where is it? Where is the Washington Hall?
It's pretty close to our work. It's just here
it's
in
downtown Seattle.
It's I forget the neighborhood. Like is it Rainier neighborhood? I can't remember.
Either way, it's in
Seattle.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe not downtown, but I see what you're saying.
And as far as weather, 66 degrees. It's going to be cloudy. That's the major report, and that's what's up.
Supposed to be cloudy today, huh?
Yes, sir.
High of 66. That's it.
Yep. But back in the 70s over the weekend, man.
All right. Well, that's good news.
So don't worry. Don't shed a tear.
And you know what? The Yankees did their job last night. They beat the Athletics. But you know what? The Mariners, you got to win games if you're going to be in this, man. I don't know. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
Who had the 2012 hit song "We Are Never Getting Back Together"?
I never, ever. Taylor Swift, baby.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. Nice. You know what? I felt like she was in the room.
Right.
You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're going to be playing Beat Migs. We'll do that at 6:50 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. What's the difference between filing for bankruptcy and credit counseling?
Credit counseling is a useful process in some circumstances, but it does show up on your credit. In fact, from a credit scoring standpoint, credit counseling shows up just like a bankruptcy, so it's going to affect your credit as negatively as filing bankruptcy. In credit counseling, the idea is that a credit counselor works with your creditors on your behalf to try to lower interest rates or work out payment plans with your creditors to pay back your debt over time. In credit counseling, you almost always pay back 100% of the debt, sometimes at lower interest. And of course, some creditors will participate in that process and some won't. So you're usually left with kind of a mixed result with credit counseling and, of course, a high payment.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Want to create a lifetime of memories this spring? Do you remember the joy of jumping as a child? If only there was a way your own kids could experience that same joy safely. Spring Free Trampoline has been engineered to eliminate 90% of product-related injuries. The Spring Free design boasts no springs and a flexible enclosure and proudly offers a 10-year warranty. That's peace of mind. Lock in your ultimate backyard safe space before summer arrives. Visit springfreetrampoline.com.